settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl presented by Prudential is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pens it in and brings him down. The Terrapins offense starts in less than ideal field position off that forward turn. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Now that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
Backed up at the 6-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's long. Snags a quick throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to kick it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down. The Longhorns are in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the kickoff will be returned. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Breaking free at the 35. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space. making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Terrapins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On the ground, it's Williams. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Complete with a running back, but can he get there?
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. To the air, it's Owens. The pass is caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. Eludes a tackle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big, positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. On first down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game.
Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Short connection to the tight end here. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. It was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Terrapins will have to kick this away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Owens. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Makes a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Plays bottled up and the football is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. The Terrapins will send the punt team onto the field. When he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Back to pass. It's Owens. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's 3rd down for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Looks like they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harbor. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense. And the Terrapins have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. It's long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one sails too far. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Defense not pressing this time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The Terrapins will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Owens. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there. That's going to bring up 3rd.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They go with a direct snap. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Back to throw. It's Owens. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And tackled there by the defense. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Williams.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's long. And the pass is complete to the tight end and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Terrapins churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's that defense shifting again. They'll give it to the running back. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the runner takes off to his right. Fighting off the defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Terrapins will have to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the fourth time today. The returner is brought down. Takes a start on the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Owens. He lets it go on the move, looking deep, and it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. It's caught downfield. Tackle, but first down.
Well, to be able to make a run in the postseason in games like this, you got to have a quarterback that's got a hot hand. We saw that in the first half, and here to open up the second half, this quarterback continues to play at a different...
Touchdown, Terrapin. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll toss it to the back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They bring him down right at the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Owens. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Has the first down and more. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down here for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught on the outside. It's Carver.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple of minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back. It's long. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. It'll end up being a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, frankly, Kurt, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspense.